Hey guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to FemHead. Today I want to talk about tips I have for keeping your house clean or tidy, which let me start off by saying that my house is rarely spotless and is rarely clean throughout the entire thing, maybe like once a week when I do my deep clean, but it's lived in and I'm fine with that. So I've kind of broken my tips up into categories by rooms. So in the kitchen, one thing that I recently learned was start your load of dishes before you go to bed, or like at the end of the day after dinner, and then in the morning unload your dishwasher. It's so easy to just let those dishes sit and sit and sit and sit and sit, and then your dirty dishes pile up next to the sink. That way, instead of letting your dirty dishes pile up, you can just put them straight into the dishwasher, and that just cuts down on so much of the mess in the kitchen when you're taking your dirty dishes and going straight into the dishwasher. Another thing that I'm trying to get better at is to clean as I cook. So while certain things are like sauteing or simmering, you usually have a couple minutes, and so clean up from where you were chopping your vegetables or the oils and spices and stuff that you got out. Put those things away as you're cooking. Another thing that I've gotten pretty good at is if I'm like warming up a meal, say in the microwave or whatever, as that's warming up, I will take those couple minutes or whatever it takes me to warm up or make that meal to tidy up a few things in the kitchen. So if there's a few dishes sitting out that need to go in the dishwasher, or if the dishwasher needs to get unloaded real quick. I hate loading and unloading the dishwasher. I don't know who enjoys that, but I find that it only takes a couple of minutes, honestly, if you ever time yourself. And so to just do it real quick while you're waiting on something else anyways is really helpful. Try to put stuff straight into your recycling bin or trash can instead of setting it on the counter. And this one sounds weird maybe, but recycling can build up. Set up a system or whatever where you can just toss it straight into your recycling bin. Our recycling bin and trash can are in our garage and they're at shooting range. So I open up the lids to both. That way I don't have to like put shoes on and not go out there. And I'm not the best shot. Sometimes I miss, but I'll just open up the garage door, toss it in, and it's done. And it saves it from cluttering up my counter. Straight access and just shooting right in is really helpful. And then the final tip for the kitchen is to clean out your fridge when you go grocery shopping. So it's so easy for like leftovers to get left in there and get moldy, and for like weird little empty packages to build up in your fridge. But I always try to go through my fridge before I put my new groceries in there and see if there's anything that's expired, anything that needs to get eaten up. I do try to look at stuff that needs to get eaten up, like any vegetables and stuff, before I go grocery shopping, because that will influence what ingredients and stuff I get. And I'm not talking about even wiping it out. I don't wipe my fridge out hardly ever. By going through it, you know what's in there. Living room. So it's helpful, I've found, to have easy spots for your most used items. So we have two blankets in there, a blanket for Michael and a blanket for me, and we always use these blankets every single night after Theo goes to bed. We'll chill on the couch, watch a movie, watch a show, something, and so we have our two blankets. And we have these two bookshelves alongside one of our couches, like they're in the wall, drilled into the wall. Anyways, the bottom two shelves can't have stuff on them, breakable stuff or rippable stuff, because Theo can reach those. So we put the blankets on the bottom two shelves on one side, and the other side are his toys. Toys get all over the place. Toys get messy. And instead of having a cabinet or a very complicated storage system, he just has his corner. He has his shelf. Instead of like having to sort things, I don't have all of his toys down there. Roll things back to his corner, put them back on the shelves in no particular order. That way it's easy access for him. In your bedroom, make your bed every single day. I know some people don't care about a made bed, but I do feel like it's such a big piece of furniture in your room, and it's like the main attraction, I guess. And so if it's messy, it's just gonna make your whole room look messy. Like your room can't look clean with an unmade bed, and it's just such an easy thing to do. Michael and I have a rule: whoever's last out of bed has to make the bed for the day. Put your clothes in the hamper or put them back in the hanger or back in the drawer when you're getting changed for the day. Don't put them on the floor because they build up so quickly. If there's clothes on the floor, it's so much easier to just put more clothes on the floor. So I find that like, okay, if I'm done for the day, if I'm like taking off jeans and they're still clean, like fold them back up and put them back in the dresser, or hang stuff up, or put it in the hamper. And that just keeps your floors clean. So much easier to just take that 5 to 10 seconds to put things away instead of creating 15 minutes of work for yourself later in the week. The bathroom. I could go show you my bathroom right now, so I don't always follow this rule, but I find one thing that's helpful, kind of like cleaning up while you're warming up a meal or cooking food. while you're brushing your teeth, try to put things away that are sitting on your countertop, because I'll have like serums and lotions and toothpaste and hair ties scattered around my sink. You're not doing anything while you're brushing your teeth, and so that's a great time to just take those 2 minutes to like tidy up your countertop. I don't always do this one, but it's a tip that I'm trying to get better at. Laundry. I normally do our loads of laundry once a week, I'll say. Some people find it very helpful if they have like a lot of kids or a lot of laundry to just do a load every day, and that's what works best for them. But I find it's best to just have a laundry day, and that's usually on my like weekend deep clean day. I'll take the bedding off, I'll go around and get my dirty laundry, Michael's dirty laundry, Theo's dirty laundry, and that will be 2 to 3 loads. And it's better for me to just do it all once and be in the laundry mindset. That way clothes don't sit in the washer or dryer or like in a hamper getting all wrinkly. So I try to do laundry on one day. I do diaper laundry every other day. I try really hard, and I'm pretty good at this, to not let clean clothes just sit unfolded in the laundry basket. This is why it works for me to do it all at once. I go through, I'll clean it, and I won't like fold each load as they come out. I'll wait till it's like all done and be like, okay, it's time to fold laundry, put laundry away, put the bedding back on, and I'll just make a giant pile. Theo likes to dig through it. He thinks it's super cool, and I'll just fold it all and put it all away right there. I really don't let piles of laundry sit. My only exception to that is if I'm folding it while Theo's napping. I'll wait to go into his room and put his stuff away until he's awake. Okay, and then in the general category, this is not in any particular order either. So I have a cordless vacuum, and I cannot recommend it enough. There are a lot of different brands out there. I have the Dyson one, and it's like the best adult purchase we've made, because I am so much more willing and likely to vacuum little messes as they happen, rather than just be like, oh, I'll get that when I vacuum everything on Saturday. When we used to live in our apartment, we had, the big clunky corded vacuum, and I would sweep and vacuum once a week, and the floors were disgusting by then. Like, the piles of stuff I would sweep up would just amaze you. But with a cordless vacuum, you spill something in the kitchen, or Theo eats a cracker in the living room and gets crumbs everywhere. It's so much easier to take 20 seconds or the minute and just go get your cordless vacuum and zip it up real quick. I use my stairs. How do I explain this? I use my stairs in my cleaning process. So we have our main floor, and then we have our top floor, which is the bedrooms and a bathroom. And then we have a basement, which is like a living room, laundry, and storage. And so we have stairs that go to the top floor and to the basement. On the stairs that go up to the top floor, if I'm like cleaning up or just tidying up in the living room and there's like socks or one of Theo's outfits or Michael's sweater, I'll just put stuff on the stairs to go upstairs to like see it and be like, okay, I need to take that stuff upstairs. And then whenever I'm going upstairs anyways, I'll just scoop up a load and take it upstairs. Theo just woke up, so I'm going to try to finish these last ones pretty quickly. To go down to the basement, at the top of it, I usually have a laundry basket, like a small one, and that's where our dirty like dish rags, cleaning rags all go. And then whenever I'm taking like a load of laundry down there or doing diapers, I just scoop those up and throw them in, because we go through those so fast. One thing that has like always helped me is to get things at least to the room where they belong. Like, if you're not doing a full-on clean, you see something that belongs in the kitchen, like dishes or things that need to go upstairs, like socks, get them at least to the room they belong. And then when you are like, okay, I'm gonna clean the kitchen, you at least know all the dishes are in there, because nothing is worse than like starting a load of dishes and then walking out and seeing like a bowl or a cup in the living room. Irks me. So I find it really helpful to just get all the items to the rooms they belong before you actually start cleaning those rooms. It helps my brain organize cleaning. Ooh, put on music, a podcast, an audiobook while you're cleaning. I hate cleaning the kitchen. I do. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But if I'm listening to Harry Potter, I don't mind it. I actually kind of enjoy it, because I'm enjoying listening to Harry Potter. If I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna put my headphones in, gonna listen to some HP and clean the kitchen, I'm more likely to do that, other than like, oh, I need to clean it, because I don't like cleaning. Don't feel like your house has to be completely spotless at all times. Like, that's impossible, and you're gonna just spend so much time cleaning. There are the like high traffic areas, like the living room and kitchen, that are never clean except for right when you clean them, and that's okay. I try to limit myself to cleaning those rooms twice a day. Like, I'll clean it in the morning so it has a baseline for the day, and then I'll clean it before I go to bed. Like, I try to or in the afternoon, try to keep it to twice a day. I usually do a deep super clean once a week, and so this is when I'll clean my bathrooms. This is where I'll vacuum the top floor and mop all of the floors. This is where I'll do like the loads of laundry, the bedding, dust, clean the mirrors. And I find that like having one day where you deep clean, that's just helpful. So getting into the mindset of like, this is when I'm cleaning, like it can almost become enjoyable. I know your weak spots where things clutter easily. Ours are the console cabinet under our TV in our living room. That's where mail piles up right when you walk in the door. So you throw your keys down there, your wallet down there, random bits and bobs always end up there. And so I need to create a better system of like keeping that clean, but like knowing it's your weak spot, it helps me clean it more often. Our dresser in our bedroom is just like, it's flat surfaces, isn't it? And then our guest bed, all of our like bills and mail and stuff that's been sorted and we need a file ends up there. Those are my tips to cleaning, and I find that just like having little random odd systems in place does make it easier. Like I said, my house is never spotless except for like that once a week where I deep clean it. It always feels good when it's clean, but if it can be like a mild messy, that's a lot better for my sanity, because if it is destroyed and looks awful, I just get so down and just like my life is out of control, everything's a mess. And so just like having some semblance of cleared and like uncluttered is just really good for up here. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below if you guys have any of your own tips or tricks to keeping your house clean. I am always open to like new suggestions. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!